Hello friends, how are you doing? Day 1124. Hope you're doing amazing. Oh my gosh, it is Saturday night live, baby. And tonight I'm coming in to share some reflections on 2023. Can you believe it? It's almost freaking done. One more day and less than an hour. Some of you, it's less than an hour to 2024. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, I actually went back through my calendar and started from January all the way to today, and I was like, wow, I had forgotten so many things. And another thing I was thinking about, maybe I go through my live videos, right? It's kind of what has become a video diary for me now, and so it kind of gives me snapshots of my life, and I think it's actually pretty cool. It helps simplify because I forget a lot of stuff that I've done throughout the year. I'm not gonna lie. So I really appreciate these videos or these reminders for me of people I've seen, experiences I've had. And so to start out, I'm actually going to share with you some of my highlights of 2023 that some of them I actually forgot. So I don't know if you've had a chance, but it was pretty cool just going back to my calendar and saying, oh my gosh, I did do that. So some of my highlights were volleyball and volleyball tournaments with the Marpole and Iconic groups. Let's see here. So, of course, Casino Royale, the training every month, as well as games night afterwards. I started doing that because a lot of my dealers, they really enjoyed just playing board games, specifically Catan. And so we would have potlucks and we just, team build and bond afterwards. And so we'll probably do some of that again this year. Maybe not as much as we did last year, but we will again. Because people enjoy working with people that they like to hang out with. So, if we can create that opportunity, that'd be great. Summertime, we started hosting poker tournaments. That was a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to actually doing more in 2024 as well. So if you're into poker, shoot me a message. Let's go. Another one is hockey. I started playing a couple times, test out my knees, but they're not 100%. But every time I went, oh my gosh, it just cleared up my mental fogginess. And then I did a couple trips to the island. So Vancouver Island, I was very grateful. I was able to check out the government house, and also visit some relatives that I hadn't seen in a while. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity. I visited some friends, Eudora and Brian, on Salt Spring Island. That's my first time. That was so cool. Had my travel buddy, Steph. Whoop, whoop. She was awesome to travel with, so I really enjoyed it. That was great. It was relatively short, but you know what? It was very memorable, so that was awesome. What else? Oh, I visited my friends Annie and Brian in Cowichan Bay, and I slept on a boat, baby! On a boat! Oh my gosh. First time. That was a cool experience. Different meetups with Meatless, the Meatless group, vegan hangouts in the summer, wine festival. I always love going to friends' birthdays. Victoria, my buddy Sean from way back when. That was a surprise. I love surprising him. He was like, oh, what the heck, Edison Trend? I was like, yeah, baby, what's up? Of course, working farmers markets with my friend Christine. So over the summer, I was able to visit some friends way back in Langley. And again, this year was just had an opportunity to just reconnect with some people I hadn't seen in a while. So my friends, Corey and Heather, they invited me over for dinner, so they cooked for me. And then same with my friends Clinton. Then I caught up with my friend Steph. She comes back every year or so, and grateful to be able to still keep in touch and catch up with her. Let's see, VP ABC gatherings. Fusion Festival, I was able to do a live video with them. Of course, celebrating my birthday, seeing so many of you wonderful friends, and making some new ones. And then also grateful for my friends who invited me over and cooked for me. Nisa, mucho gracias, amiga. Steven, thank you so much for the invite. And of course, Donna Nako for initiating that. And this year, I started taking care of my body a little bit more by doing a monthly massage. And I started in the summer, I think. No, September. And my gosh, it makes a massive difference. So I'm going to continue that into 2024. But actually, another memory was a highlight was actually my buddy Herberto from Mexico. He actually came to visit, and so we actually went up to Whistler. And so I actually had my whole week planned out, and he's like, come with me, let's go to Whistler. I'm like, I gotta do this thing. It's every day, man. And then he says, online? I say, yeah. He says, why don't you just do it in Whistler online? And I'm like, oh, good idea. Oh, man. So I packed up, boom. I went up with him for 2 nights. It was already paid for, so I didn't have to worry about the hotel. I just covered the gas and some food. But it was a great experience, and some memories were made as well. So this year is actually kind of cool, going to different places, checking out different things. Red Deer was the new one. My buddy Paul, he moved, I think in March, to be with his partner, Lacombe, which is close to Red Deer. So while I was there for my conference, I was able to actually connect with him. They came out to Red Deer, so I was grateful for that, to reconnect with them. And man, just I don't know about you, but I really value experiences, and just experience with people, basically. Because for me, it's about making a memory. Because at the end of the day, that's really all we have left. And I love going back memory lane sometimes. And so, a couple of things I learned though. Man, one of my biggest things was just seeing my dad for who he is in my life. Yeah, and I share with my live videos, but man, that song by James Blunt, whew, that was a doozy. But I'm very grateful for it. And then also, here's a cool highlight. One of my scariest things was actually going live, doing an interview in Vietnamese, completely all Vietnamese. That was very scary for me, because like, I can speak Vietnamese, but you know, when it comes to something formal, it's like I'm not that confident in it. However, first time I got paid to do a live video, whoop, whoop. So that was cool. But you know what the cool thing is? After going back and watching my live video in Vietnamese, I was like, I did a really good job. Pat, pat, pat. Good job, Edison. Giỏi. Very good. You know, sometimes you gotta pat yourself, right? And I was proud of myself. I actually was proud of myself for doing it, because I was freaking out. I was scared. I'm like, how's my Vietnamese? I was like, because it's for a company, right? So I didn't want to screw it up, and it actually turned out really well. My physical this year, I haven't been playing sports much, nor have I been working out the last couple of years because of my knees. And so I started doing physio at the beginning of this year, because I wanted to get back to my sports, because it makes such a huge difference on my mental health. So I started doing that, feeling a lot better, a lot more solid now. So I'm very, very pumped about that. I took some joint health supplements as well. And you know, I think the thing I'm most grateful for this year, aside from, you know, being above ground, is the relationships that I've been able to grow, develop, and new ones as well. So very, very grateful for all of them. Because, you know, I don't know, I really value relationships. I value people, value the experience that we all have here while we're here on this earth. And so, the last thing I'll talk about is, I guess, I had a word of the year last year, and that was intention. And so I reflected, I started to think about, like, how intentional was I with my time and my year? Because if that was my year, if that was my word, I should have been a lot more intentional with the stuff that I did. And to be honest, I was half and half. I could have increased my intention more, but it was actually quite intentional, some of the stuff that I did. So for example, one of my biggest wins this year was just killing it for my busy season with Casino Royale. And so, but my intention was like, okay, it started way earlier than usual. And because I put the intention there, I was able to pass that test with flying colors. So, you know, I was so pumped with that, because it proved to me that, you know what, if I put my focus into something, I can really achieve my goal. And you know, even if I don't, guess what? I get to learn, right? I get to learn. And you know what? I need to learn. Sorry, I may need to increase my capacity in certain areas. And so, you know, win or lose, it doesn't really matter if you're trying something new or shooting for another goal, because at the end of the day, you either hit it and you feel more confident about yourself, or you have an opportunity to learn about yourself more, right? And so let's see. So so I'll end off with my word of the year for this year, and it is focus. As you all may guess, I am, you know, my hands are in a lot of different things. It's scattered a lot, which is fine. You know, I'm able to manage most of those things, but I really want to focus this year and actually move my life forward in certain areas. And so my word of the year is focus and not being derailed by a lot of different things. But you know, again, it just starts off with just taking small steps. For sure, I want to be able to start working out again this year. My knees are pretty solid now, so I can actually have I didn't realize how important our legs are for working out, because like when I injured my knees, I tried just doing a bench press and I couldn't do it because my knees hurt so much. And so now that it's strengthened, I want to work out again, and also get back to playing my sports, increasing my mental health, because without my sports, I don't feel as sharp as I usually did. So that's definitely one of the things I want to do, and be able to. And another one is I want to be able to grow my online store more this year, be able to work with more different people, be able to help connect and help other people in different areas of their life as well, because you know, we all learn something, hopefully. And I think one of the most beautiful things that a person can do is actually pass on what they're learning to somebody else, because you know, I say it all the time, we are one family, my friends, right? We're all brothers and sisters. Hopefully we are looking out for each other and helping our fellow man or woman in some way, shape, or form. And if not, then you know, I hope that this year is a much better year for you. But anyways, that's kind of all I want to share tonight. I hope you had a chance to reflect on your 2023 and think about some goals for 2024, because it's about a day away. Anyways, hope you're doing amazing. I'll see you all, I guess, tomorrow night. All right. Bye-bye.